A new season dawns on the Houston Dynamo at Houston Sports Park.
One in. Charlie, 846. So fine, bro.
After 3 long months of off-season, it's back to work as preseason gets underway.
There's obviously a number of changes behind the scenes, and it's important that you get an abreast of that for what we think is going to be a very exciting, a very important season.
Owen and Matt and the staff have done a lot of work and a great job in building a plan for this team and for you guys on the field and off the field to create an environment, a culture that's going to take us back to our winning traditions.
Well, I mean, the simple way to sum it up for me is one word, and it's excited, because I think there's a lot to look forward to. We're looking again to build a team that can be representative of the Dynamo fans, be representative of the city, and you look at a roster and it's made up from players from many countries, and really good lads as well, and very good players, which is important. So the key for us is to bring that all together like a jigsaw, find all the pieces that fit, and put on the field a team that we think can go and be pleasing on the eye, can be entertaining and can win. The Portlands, New York Red Bulls, Columbus Crew, Montreal, Toronto, all those teams that play up, you beat all those teams. You beat them last year. We're actually going to be better this year again, so that tells you how exciting it is. For a number of the young players, then you get an opportunity to show that you want to be part of the club. And that's the one thing every one of us crave in life, opportunity. If you get the opportunity, it's up to you to maximise it. All right? Let's get a smile on our face, let's enjoy ourselves, and let's have a great season. All right? Well done, mate. Good.
I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen. Willie,
Preseason is an opportunity to gain fitness and compete for jobs, but more importantly, to build a team and set the tone for the upcoming season.
We know we have talented players. I mean, there's hugely talented players, but that individual talent has got to be within the team. The team is all important, and that's why that sign simply tells you, if that's the team's not the most important thing, then turn around, don't come out to my training ground, because I want players that are all part of it together. They want to look to their shoulder and think, I'm going to help him, he's my mate, he's my teammate, because this is what it is. This is not an individual sport, this is a team game, and the team has got to be the strength. The team's always got to come first, and I would hope that the group we've got certainly understand that.
That's what we want to be all about, because without the team, no individual can flourish. Do you know what I'm saying? So when everyone's pulling in the same direction, not only will you flourish as an individual, but the whole team, the franchise, and everyone in the city will flourish as well.
This episode of The Slice is brought to you by Skillsaw.
Get up there, Christian! Good love, Joy. Let me go, Hunter. Come on, Enrico. Love it. Underwear. Well done. Come on, Charlie, float it. Push on. DJ, come on, DJ.
That group is going to stay together.
There's no way. You're exactly the same speed.
There's no way you four finish together. Let's take it to this.
Yeah, J.L. Here we go. Well done, J.L. Come on, get there.
Come on, you see him there. Let's pick him off before. Huh? I don't know, just keep running.
You're on the last lap now. Push that last one. Come on, big man. Last lap now, last lap. 5:18 and Shane. Then Christian. 5:24. Do not bend over. There's no air. There is no air down here. Open up. Walk. Breathe.
Fitness sucks. It does. But it's great for your body. You need to every day keep building on your fitness, and because throughout the year, you're going to be put in situations, whether it's 105-degree heat, whether it's you're down to 10 men, whether you're on the road chasing a goal. You're going to be put in these situations where you need to push your body to the limit. And that's what preseason's for, is to teach yourself to push your body to the limit and to be able to, and to prove to yourself and prove to the coaches that you are capable of overcoming those obstacles and, you know, winning those games, winning that 50-50 ball in the 90th minute of a 100-degree day. And, you know, preseason, that's where you build that base fitness going forward. And I think, you know, so far the coaches have done a great job with us for that, as much as I hate to say that, but they've done a really good job, you know, getting us ready fitness-wise.
Rob.
This episode of The Slice is brought to you by Skillsaw. The 2015 season was a transition year for the Dynamo, as a new technical staff and a host of new players joined the club. While the team showed flashes of promise throughout the year, an inconsistent season left them outside the playoff picture for the second consecutive season. Identity and consistency have become the team mantras entering 2016.
Obviously, when we first became a franchise in Houston, we was known for being blue collar, you know, working hard, great team camaraderie. If one fights, everyone fights. I think we did kind of lose that. Not the camaraderie, but the kind of grittiness of, you know, battling out performances. But in this league and in any league in the world, if you're going to compete, you need to be able to play pretty and you need to be able to win ugly as well.
I think it's fair to say that Houston Dynamo will be an underdog, because financially we're an underdog straight away. Because if there's teams, for example, that are able to spend collectively the whole thing 4 and 5 times then that we have, then it tells you automatically that they're bringing some very good players in, and we then have to punch above our weight. So of course we're always going to be the underdog, but it's not anything that phases us. It's not anything that we run from. We meet that head on.
We're hard to beat. You know, if you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us with something special. So I think we need to get back to that, just being very, very hard to beat, and just a team that you know, knows how to fight and get dirty when it needs to be.
We're a hungry, ambitious group. So, you know, we're looking to rectify everything that we did last year and make that real push to be a contender for the Cup.
Bueno, espero colaborar con muchos goles, primeramente Dios. Tengo muchas ganas de ya empezar a hacer goles, junto con la ayuda de mis compañeros, obviamente, ¿no?
I've been saying it. This is the most exciting preseason that I've been a part of so far. Change is good sometimes. Sometimes you need to freshen things up, and I think we kind of got into a little lull. And I think bringing in new faces, kind of having more depth on the team, making more competition for spots is huge.
We're certainly not the finished article. We have a lot of work ahead of us, we know that. So bit by bit we're trying to find the pieces that suit what we want to play, how we want to play, and those players I think will certainly help us to do that.
You know, I've always believed in Owen's philosophy, and now he's brought in his own players that he believes in, and players that he wants here. And you know, the goal this year is to work on our consistency.
Everybody new that has come in has fit in very well, and that's a good sign, because normally you can make those, you can usually see those from the beginning, but I think so far so good.
Down on the training field, everyone's smiling, everyone's laughing, but it's done in a disciplined manner. And that's a big thing. If you can keep everybody happy and everyone pulling in the same direction but still have that discipline, that's exactly what success is built of. So, you know, there's a few things going on in the change room at the moment. Not gonna say what's going on, you know, but there's a few pranks being pulled. There's a few people that need to sing a few songs, so they're going to be sweating it a little bit for our Arizona trip. So I think you should bring the camera and, you know, see who's really got the smooth R&B voice.
Next week on The Slice, the Houston Dynamo head to Tucson, Arizona for their first taste of MLS competition in the new year.